As an inspiring game dev, one of the first full games I'd love to make and show loving homage towards is a classic survival horror. Inspirational games in this genre include early entries in the Resident Evil and Silent Hill franchises. Welcome to the very first devlog of Subject, as I begin to build the opening alleyway scene from the game. If you've been following the channel for some time, you'll know that this isn't the origins of the project. Back in late 2019, early 2020, I started live streaming game development as we pieced together ideas and fleshed out the overall game. There was even an early look with a small demo in the middle of 2021, so the project has had a lot of work poured into it over the past 2 or 3 years. So why does it look like I'm restarting with a brand new devlog series? Well, to tell you the truth, I was never fully satisfied with how the progress was turning out. One of the main reasons behind that was because I was inexperienced with sculpting environments and characters, so I relied heavily on pre-made assets made by the community. The problem with that is that it was so difficult to keep a single art style or find exactly what I was looking for. Now that I've put in the work to learn how to create and texture assets myself, I've been able to completely revamp the game, and that's where it all starts with this new alleyway scene. I started to put together a bunch of assets which could fit the scene with trash cans, empty bottles, cardboard boxes, crates, pallets, pipes, all sorts of things. Sculpting was actually easier than I anticipated, with each sculpt never taking more than an hour. The only exception would be the plastic crates, as they were so intricate in their design. Like seriously, who designed those? When it came to texturing, essentially painting over the sculpt to add dirt and damage, I found it really therapeutic. It was almost like a colouring book. You can just blend some colours together and see the object grow in depth. I'm still not anywhere close to perfecting some materials such as wood, but for the most part I felt as though I could texture to a decent standard. All of these assets then went into the scene as I tried to create an alleyway which not only had the feel of one, but also one that had been littered due to the whole zombie apocalypse. There's still a lot of work to be done, especially with the lighting and some minor details, but it's coming together nicely so far. One thing I've contemplated adding is a layer of snow using the new sticker tool. Originally I wanted to make the streets covered in puddles, giving it more of a wet look, but after experimenting with the snow, I feel as though it added the depth and variation I was looking for. If I go with the snow idea, I may add a touch of fog to give the locations a colder, piercing visual. This scene takes place during the very beginning of the campaign, and it will appear in an upcoming demo once a few more locations have been crafted. Even though there is still work to be done, comparing it with the original alleyway which I had created previously, you can immediately see many improvements and changes which I feel can only make the game even stronger as a result. I will continue to work on this scene before commencing the next scene taking place on the city streets. We'll be taking a look at that in the next devlog as soon as it's ready. That's everything for today's devlog. I hope you liked the progress made so far. A massive thanks to everyone who has supported the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and if you'd like to support the channel further and help development of our upcoming games, there are more details down in the description below on how you can become a channel member, as well as links to our Patreon page and our Teespring store. Thank you for all of your support, and I'll see you in the next video.